ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a few here, yeah? Thank you so much for coming today. On behalf of the U.S. Consulate General in Jerusalem, and as a woman, and as the proud mother of a daughter, it is really an honor for me to be here today to celebrate with you International Women's Day and Women's History Month. Tomorrow marks the 102nd anniversary of International Women's Day. Its creation in 1911 emerged from the activities of labor movements at the turn of the 20th century in North America and in Europe. And in its early years, the day honored the women's rights movement, including advocating for women's right to vote and ending discrimination in the workplace. Since its establishment, International Women's Day has become a global day to honor the achievements of women, raise awareness of women's rights, and advocate for full equality for women around the globe. March also commemorates Women's History Month, during which in the United States honors notable women in American history who have challenged injustice, and work to ensure equal rights, security, and dignity for women in the United States and around the world. And today we honor their struggles and their numerous accomplishments. And this month is also an opportunity to acknowledge all of the many contributions of all of those strong, vibrant Palestinian women, many of whom are here today, in effecting positive change in their communities in the fields of politics, business, academia, journalism, medicine, civil society, and arts and culture. It is my pleasure, really an honor, to recognize two very special women today. Dr. Maisa Azza and Dr. Aisha Hijji, who's joining us via Skype from Gaza. Dr. Azza was nominated by the U.S. Consulate General for the Department of State's 2013 Women's Science Hall of Fame, which honors female scientists from around the region who are working in the scientific and medical fields. Dr. Azza established the first virology research lab and cell culture unit in the Palestinian territories. She is also an assistant professor and director of the Medical Research Center at Al-Quds University. Dr. Azza is working diligently to create a database of viral genotypes here, which will allow medical professionals the ability to better manage possible epidemiological outbreaks and guide them through vaccine design. Wow. I would also like to recognize the Consulate General's 2013 nominee for the Secretary of State's International Women of Courage Award, Dr. Aisha Hijji. Hi, Doctora. Unfortunately, she was unable to join us today in person, but she's joined us by Skype. And Dr. Hijji is a medical specialist in maternal health care, obstetrics, and gynecology, and is an advocate on women's health issues. She is recognized in Gaza for providing outstanding clinical services for vulnerable and disadvantaged Palestinian women, particularly in marginalized areas. And we all salute your work, Doctora. We will hear from both Dr. Azza and Dr. Hijji in a few minutes, after I say a few more words. Women are a cornerstone of U.S. foreign policy, and we believe it is critical that we help bring women's experiences, their concerns, and insights to the table to help prevent future conflict and build a more lasting peace in conflict zones worldwide. As U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry wrote in an op-ed that was published today in Al-Quds, no country can get ahead if it leaves half of its people behind. And we believe gender equality is critical to achieving shared goals of prosperity, stability, and peace. And that is why we at the U.S. Consulate General in Jerusalem invest considerable time, effort, and resources to empower Palestinian women, whether it's through capacity and skill building for women through local NGOs, supporting opportunities for women entrepreneurs to more effectively market their products locally and abroad, or encouraging young girls to pursue careers in science through sponsorship of summer science and technology camps. But as you know far better than I, there is more that can still be done to ensure that women are fully integrated here. Women's issues are still not fully taken into account in various sectors of society. Cultural norms can present obstacles to women's full development in Palestinian society. And Palestinian women have not yet achieved equal representation in decision-making institutions and still face economic disparity. For example, though there is a very high rate of educated Palestinian women, recent statistics suggest that there's a vertical gender segregation issue in the workforce. That is, men disproportionately hold high-level and senior positions. As another example, Palestinian women earn only about 70% of what Palestinian men earn on a monthly basis. And I can say from my own experience that this mirrors the challenges that women face in the United States. We too are still pursuing full gender equality. And what this means is there's still a lot of work for all of us to do. So we are actively working to support and empower women from all walks of life in Palestinian society, including young people. And I'm very pleased to announce that to this end, the Consulate General is launching a competition for young Palestinian women, ages 15 to 19, called Women to Women, which will culminate in 2 young Palestinian women traveling to Boston to participate in a leadership conference this August. To be eligible for the competition, applicants must submit an essay that describes women that inspire them and why. 6 semifinalists will then be invited to create videos that reflect the ideas in their essays. A panel of judges and online voting will determine the winners, one of whom will be from the West Bank and one from Gaza. And then the winners are going to join a select group of 100 women from around the globe to participate in a week-long leadership conference that brings expert speakers from Harvard University's Kennedy School of Government, the Harvard Law School, the Carr Center of Human Rights, and the Fletcher School of Diplomacy at Tufts. Participants will learn about issues that impact women, such as human rights violations, inaccessibility of education and literacy, human trafficking, and gender-based violence. And they're going to learn leadership skills that will help them address and deal with these issues: negotiation, public speaking, community organizing, and using social media and overall media skills. Since its inception in 2006, nearly 600 women from over 40 countries have participated in Women to Women. The program has built a network of young women from across the United States and around the globe, providing them the tools, the relationships, and the opportunities that are required for them to lead. So we're really pleased to be able to sponsor this program, and announcements with application details are available on the table and back there, I think. So please tell all the Palestinian women you know, ages 15 to 19, about this opportunity. We're hoping that we're going to get hundreds of applicants so we can really select the best 2 women to send on this program. It's going to give these 2 young Palestinian women the opportunity to broaden their perspectives and strengthen their skills as agents of change. We hope that they and all the young Palestinian women who have participated in the range of exchange programs that we sponsor at the U.S. Consulate General are going to grow into the kind of role models that Dr. Azza and Dr. Hijji are. It is through the contributions of strong, vibrant Palestinian women and women worldwide that change can happen. And I applaud you on all that you have accomplished. As Secretary Kerry said, this International Women's Day, each of us must recommit to ending the inequality that prevents progress in every corner of the globe. We can and we must commit to this so that each of our daughters can ride the bus to school without fear, for all of our sisters can fulfill their tremendous potential, and every woman and girl can live up to her full potential. So with that, thank you so much for attending today.
Really excited at the American Consulate General about this exchange program that we're launching today. And basically it's a way to empower young Palestinian women ages 15 to 19 years old. And the competition that we're launching is a multi-stage competition. Women or young girls 15 to 19 are being asked to submit an essay, first of all, that talks about women that inspire them and why. From there, we'll go ahead and select semi-finalists, and the finalists, the 6 finalists that are selected, will be asked to make video clips on YouTube to talk about some of the ideas in their essays. 2 winners will be selected to go to the United States in August for a 10-day leadership training program in Boston, Massachusetts. They'll be among 100 women from around the world, a really select group, to learn leadership development skills, negotiation, media skills, conflict resolution, and focus on women's achievements and how to promote women's rights and equality among women, both here in the Palestinian territories and throughout the world.
Very nice. Could you please tell me someone from information about your programs in order to empower the Palestinian women in Palestine?
We do a great deal, and that's an excellent question. Starting from economics and academia and journalism, for example, we have a micro enterprise bazaar where we help women, Palestinian women working in handicrafts and other small businesses, learn how to market their products either here or outside, and learn how to sell their wares. We do training programs. Right now, we have a visiting expert from the United States, Ms. Yvonne Davis, who's working with Miftah to train women activists, community activists from all of the different regions of the West Bank to learn how to raise their voices and make their voices heard in decision making for we do science camps. For example, we just honored Dr. Maisa Aza as a scientist. We do a summer camp where we let Palestinian girls learn about science and technology to increase their interest in these fields, which are often underrepresented by women.
شو رسالتك اليوم لكل امرأة فلسطينية؟
انه ما تطلع على ايش الناس بتقول حواليك، بتقدري ما بتقدري، لازم كل واحد يآمن باللي هو بيقوم فيه ويكون حابه، يختار اشي هو بحبه وانه يبدع فيه، بغض النظر شو هو المجال الوظيفي، المهم انه يبدع، يكون اشي هو بحبه ويبدع فيه.